How's it going, guys? So today I had a pretty good day. I traded coin. Coin popped up, but I was short bias on this because it really ran up the last couple of days, as you can see on the daily chart here. So I took it on the short side as it was just bouncing around, and then I pretty much got myself out of this because I was like, hey, what the heck am I doing here? And then I started to scale back in when it formed sort of like a double topped, another high, added. And then I scaled out, added back, scaled out some, and then I really scaled out the remainder as it dropped towards VWAP. Of course, every time I do this, the stock would just tank, so I left a lot of money on the table, but it is what it is. So that was my play on coin. I also took some, short on RBLX, similar situation where if we look at the daily level, this thing popped up. I actually have, and I think, if the market continues to rally, a level set at 51, so I'll probably take it on the short side when it hits that. But I saw it was kind of weak, took it on the short side, and then when it was just messing around, it looks like it was going to pop up, I just got out of it. And then after this wick here on the 1 minute, I went back in, and then looking on the price action, looks like it was going to fold, so I added to my position. It dropped, I got out of VWAP, it popped up, went back in, and then on the drop again, I got out. I didn't expect it to continue to drop later on in the trading session. Couldn't hold VWAP and it just collapsed. But again, it is what it is. You can never time the top, bottom, whatever. So I did that. Also traded some of the communist stocks, so PDD. I had one share of this, or not one share, sorry, 100 share of this. As a swing on the pop. This is good several points for me, so I got out. So this is not a short, this is me getting out of some of my swings. And then when I was holding this level, I shorted it, got out, and then when it was holding this, didn't do anything. I started to scale back in to see if it would drop. It didn't, and then when it really popped up and really got descended, I went back in, added more to it. On the drop near this level, I got all out just because it was a strong day. This is a strong stock, and it had a really big gap down after the Winnie the Pooh won the dictatorship again. So that's my trade on PDD. I did something similar for Baba. For Baba, I also had some shares of Baba overnight. It's a good several point move for me, so I got out of these here. And then as it rallied up all the way to the high, it was looking like it was running out of steam. So I took it on the short side. On the drop towards support, I covered my short, and then I started to scale back in, thinking that this is a double top. So I went back in my position, and then it sort of popped up, but then started to form a new high and held it. So I added this back in. My strategy for this was the gap fill. So basically, if you see this drop here, it was trying to move up to a gap fill. So I was comfortable basically adding to my position until it hit like 70-ish. By then it would be super distended anyway. And so that was my strategy. Went in kind of light, and then added. It never hit my 70, but it did. This level is like way in the 69s. So that's why this is when I went in heavy. This is all my teaser sizes. On the drop, I just covered this as it came up to resistance, and I think now it's probably gonna mess around here for a while before it either drops or runs back up for another rally and maybe completely gap fill that. So that's it. Those are my trades, and then thankfully I also got out of my PDD puts. They were a source of stress, but now I'm all out, and that makes me very happy. So that's it, guys. Thanks for listening to me ramble on my daily trade journal. Hope you guys do well. Peace out.